Hello, my name is Gabe Michio, owner of Expermac Fredericksburg, and we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary. But today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to give back to a very special charity that has done so much for me and my family. When my wife was pregnant with our first child, we were currently living in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and we went for a normal checkup at our 27-week mark, and we found out then that my daughter had there was going to be a complication. Her stomach wasn't fully developed, and that she would need surgery the day she was born, the day after she was born. We then were transferred to Charlottesville at UVA and met with the doctors that were going to perform the surgery. There they went over all the risks, the complications, and assured us that obviously how easy the process, that they would make the process. About a week and a half later, at the 28-week mark, 29-week mark, my wife's water broke. I took her to the hospital there in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and she was then rushed by ambulance to Charlottesville. The doctors and staff did an absolutely fantastic job. And obviously they wanted to delay birth as long as possible. But on April 7th at 9 p.m., my daughter was born, by emergency C-section. It was a hectic moment, but she was born healthy, aside from the complication. But she was born healthy. 2 pounds 10 ounces. She was a little peanut. From there, she was rushed to the NICU, we were on the road to recovery, and we wanted to make sure that obviously my daughter came out healthy. The doctors, of course, informed us of the road ahead, that they wanted her to gain weight and get a little bit bigger before they operated on her, because of her size and how small she was. Coming 10 weeks early and being only about 2.5 pounds, obviously there were risks that were involved. Surgery went well. About 3 weeks, they operated on her 3 weeks after birth, and then obviously they monitor and it was the road to recovery within the hospital. And now my daughter's turning 7 next week, and incredibly healthy. And if anyone has ever met my daughter, she's full of energy, full of life. She is a little firecracker, without a doubt. And the charity that has supported us, the charity that really got us through that trying time, was the Ronald McDonald House. They not only provided a place to stay, they provided a home. It was a home to stay, to not worry about. Food was provided and donated from local churches, other local charities, and really the local community. Dinners were provided. Your everyday household items, your paper towels, the blankets that were on the bed that we were sleeping on, the toothpaste that was in the bathroom. I mean, they took care of so much during such a stressful time. And if anyone's ever stayed at the Ronald McDonald House, you know that you're surrounded by hope. You're surrounded by families that are going through very similar cases that you're going through, and if not even more complicated. Now, we were fortunate enough that we only had to stay there for 50 days. Just under 2 months that we stayed there. And there are families that stay there for much, much longer. There are families that 6 months, even a year, even longer, depending on the complication with the child. And this charity operates on donations, on community involvement, on the people that have stayed there, the people that and the community that surrounds them. And as a business owner, being very fortunate and being very blessed that we've been open for 2 years, I really want to focus my efforts on giving back to them at a time that we can. So for the first week of April, from April 1st to April 7th, Expermac Fredericksburg is going to be donating 10% of all sales to the Ronald McDonald House. That's our first way. Our second way that we're going to generate funds and raise some money for this charity is that we'll have a fundraiser on Facebook, and also all the direct links with this video that you can give directly to the house. Our second way is that we're going to be, or our third way is that we're going to be raising those household items and collecting those household items, throughout the month of April. We'll also have the link associated with the house of the everyday items that they need, but they're everyday items like paper towels, toilet paper, trash bags, nothing very complex, but obviously things that go through use on a daily basis. So if you want to give, if you want to donate, if you want to drop off anything, I highly encourage it. We're going to be doing it for the entire month of April, for all those goods. So once again, our first week. So if you stop by and make any purchase, do any sort of repair during the first week of April, 10% of all sales are going to go to the Ronald McDonald House. Second way is that you can donate money if there's not a repair or purchase that you need to make with us. You can follow the link and make a donation directly to the house. And then the third way, if you just want to drop off some household items, we'll be delivering all those items on a bi-weekly basis to the house during the month of April. So thank you for taking the time and listening to our story, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.